Hello everyone and welcome to SUNUP. I'm LYNDALL STOUT. Fall armyworms are aggressively moving through the state. We begin today with SUNUP's Dave Deacon catching up with our extension entomologists to learn how to identify and treat them.
So Tom, you're actually working with some insects right now. What are you looking at?
Well, in this case we have different age classes of fall armyworm.
Mm-hmm.
In the last few days, actually Leland McDaniel, the extension educator down in Ardmore, said he got 10 calls on Sunday about fall armyworms. Typically what you can figure is after you see a kind of a peak flight, if they're out laying eggs, usually within a week you can start finding them wherever they've been laid. They'll start making their feeding activity visible. You want to catch them when they're little, so we got some little ones in here.
Okay.
Just want to point out that when they're at this stage right here, these small ones, that's when you want to catch them. If you want to try and get really effective control. When they reach this stage, within 3 to 5 days, they can cause the most damage, because in those last 2 instars, in that 3 to 5 day period, they'll eat almost 90% of all the foliage that they ever eat as a caterpillar in that time period. So that's why we've heard farmers say, gosh, I went out and saw a bunch of little ones crawling around, came back a few days later and my fescue was gone, or my teff was gone, or whatever.
So in those 3 days, this insect will do the most damage.
Yes. And it's about a 10-day to 2-week period that they go from egg to pupae.
When a producer finds the armyworms at this stage, what kind of application should they start?
Take counts and look for visible injury. We always talk about when they're at this stage, they're not capable of chewing down on the plants themselves, so they'll window pane the leaves, and we have a lot of pictures showing that. So this is a stage when you see window painting and you start seeing some numbers of this size caterpillar. That's really the best time to if you want to get effective control. There are numerous insecticides that are registered to control them.
We have a pretty active group here of armyworms. How do you identify an armyworm versus a corn earworm versus some other type of insect?
Well, fall armyworms are kind of distinctive in what they look like. All caterpillars have what we call sutures on their head, but fall armyworms have a very prominent light colored suture that looks like an inverted Y on their head that kind of gives them away. Their skin is kind of smooth.
I don't think I want to take one of these home, but I'll return him to your petri dish.
Well, thank you.
For more information on armyworms, visit our website, sunup.okstate.edu.